Every night, as we look up at the stars, it feels like we're staring into silence. But from far above, satellites are not just circling the Earth, they're watching, recording, and uncovering truths that most of us never imagined. What they've seen from orbit isn't just breathtaking, it's unsettling, shocking, and in some cases, even frightening. From the shrinking of our forests to the scars of war etched across nations, to climate shifts happening faster than ever before, these orbiting eyes are capturing a story we cannot ignore. The story of our planet, our choices, and our future. The vanishing forests. We start tonight with images that tell a story of loss and urgency. From far above, satellites have been documenting the breathtaking pace of deforestation across our planet. And the view is nothing short of alarming. In the Amazon rainforest, once called the lungs of the earth, vast swaths of greenery are disappearing, cut and burned into empty patches of land that are visible even from space. Similar patterns can be seen in the Congo Basin, in Southeast Asia, and across other vital ecosystems, where forests that took centuries to grow are vanishing in just a matter of years. These satellite images are more than just photographs, they are evidence. They show how millions of acres of forest are being stripped away annually, replaced by farmland, logging, operations, and urban sprawl. But what makes this revelation so critical is the connection to climate change. Forests play a vital role in absorbing carbon dioxide, regulating rainfall, and providing habitats for countless species. Without them, the balance is broken. Rising global temperatures accelerate, rainfall becomes unpredictable, and biodiversity collapses at a pace faster than nature can recover. What satellites are capturing is not just the loss of trees, it's the unraveling of an entire system that sustains life. Species are disappearing, indigenous communities are losing their homes, and the very air we breathe is under threat. From space, the scars of deforestation stretch across continents like open wounds, reminders of choices made and consequences yet to come. The story told from above is clear. If these forests vanish, the stability of our climate, our ecosystems, and our future may vanish with them. Climate shifts in real time tonight. The satellites turned their gaze toward our oceans, and what they revealed is deeply unsettling. From hundreds of miles above the Earth, the shimmering blues of the seas tell a darker story when studied closely. A rise in sea surface temperatures that is happening faster than scientists once feared. Heat maps captured from orbit show the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans glowing red in areas where temperatures are spiking, disrupting delicate marine ecosystems and fueling stronger, more destructive storms. These are not abstract numbers on a chart. They are vivid, color-coded warnings visible from space. Warmer oceans mean hurricanes gather more power before making landfall, bringing catastrophic winds and rainfall to coastal communities. They mean coral reefs, the rainforests of the sea, are bleaching and dying at unprecedented rates, stripping away habitats for millions of species. And they mean rising sea levels, fueled by the melting of polar ice sheets, creeping into cities and towns that once believed they were safe. What satellites are capturing is a chain reaction. Heat absorbed by the oceans doesn't stay there. It drives weather extremes across the globe. Longer droughts, heavier floods, and unpredictable seasons that threaten agriculture and food security. The warming seas are even altering migration patterns of fish, disrupting economies that depend on them and pushing vulnerable populations further into crisis. From space, the oceans no longer appear calm and endless. They pulse with the clear signs of a planet in distress. Every glowing patch of rising temperature is a marker of change already underway, a transformation that threatens coastlines, communities, and lives. Satellites are giving us a view of oceans in peril, and a sobering reminder that the waters surrounding us are not infinite, they are fragile, and they are changing before our eyes. The hidden scars of war from above, the satellites turn their lenses toward the poles, and the view is nothing short of chilling. Vast sheets of ice, once thought immovable and eternal, are retreating at a pace that stuns even the most seasoned scientists. In Greenland, massive glaciers are fracturing, sending enormous chunks of ice into the sea. In Antarctica, satellite imagery has revealed cracks miles long, carving their way across ice shelves that were once stable. These fractures are not slow, imperceptible changes. They are dramatic, unfolding within just years, sometimes even months, and satellites capture every haunting detail. The images are stark. bright white expanses that once covered the polar regions are now broken by swaths of dark blue water, evidence of melting ice and warming seas. Each summer brings record lows, each winter fails to restore what has been lost from space. It's clear. The reflective shield that helped keep our planet cool is thinning, and with it comes a cascade of consequences. The retreat of ice doesn't just raise sea levels. It reshapes the Earth's climate system. Melting glaciers add freshwater to oceans, disrupting currents that regulate weather patterns across continents. Storms shift, rainfall changes, and heat waves become more intense. For coastal cities, the threat is even more direct. Higher tides, stronger surges, and the creeping reality that neighborhoods, businesses, and homes may one day be underwater. Perhaps the most sobering revelation from satellites is this: the ice that is disappearing took thousands of years to form. It cannot simply be replaced. What's seen from above is a clock ticking faster than anyone imagined, with every passing year etched into the melting landscape. The poles, once symbols of permanence and stability, now tell a story of fragility and loss that is impossible to ignore. The traces of humanity everywhere, and tonight, satellites are showing us something even more haunting: evidence of human impact etched directly onto the surface of our planet. From the deserts of Africa to the sprawling industrial hubs of Asia, the signs are unmistakable: pollution, sprawling cities, and the rapid reshaping of landscapes. High-resolution images reveal thick plumes of smoke rising from wildfires drifting thousands of miles across borders. Satellites track these clouds as they blanket skies, carrying toxins and soot that choke communities far from where the flames first ignited. In other images, the glow of cities is seen expanding relentlessly outward, their lights consuming the darkness of night. What once were small towns or patches of wilderness are now endless grids of roads, concrete, and steel, visible proof of humanity's growing footprint. From above, the earth shimmers with the evidence of progress, but also with the price it demands. Disappearing farmland, shrinking rivers, and landscapes forever altered. Even more troubling are the signals satellites pick up about air quality. Invisible to the human eye, satellites detect rising levels of greenhouse gases, methane leaks from energy plants, and smog trapped over some of the world's largest cities. From orbit, these patterns become painfully clear. The very air we breathe is being transformed, slowly but steadily, in ways that threaten health, ecosystems, and the stability of our climate. Satellites also show scars left behind by mining operations and deforestation. Entire mountains stripped bare, rainforests cut into fragments, rivers diverted into artificial paths, all laid out in a perspective that only space can provide. It is as if the Earth itself is holding up a mirror, revealing both our ambition and our recklessness. What we see from space is not just geography, it's a warning written across the planet's surface, telling us the consequences of choices made here on the ground.